boy. Thank you. Salute. Thank you. I'm a better boxer than EJ. I appreciate that, man. Been grinding for a long time. This is not new. This is not new. We all got our skills and our traits, man. But I do think I'm very well-rounded in the welterweight division. I stick, I move. I got my head movement. I throw combinations from awkward positions. You know what I mean? Man, I wanted that run back this summer. He chose Eroll Spence. So, and his coach said it himself. They think Spence is a lesser challenge.
With Eroll, if it's not Bud, why not Thurman? We respect you. We admire all that you've done, Eroll. We watched you compete for the USA at the Olympic Games, right? I wear red, white, and blue because it's all my American dream, and I was in pursuit to be an Olympian as well. I've walked the walk that he's walked. At the end of the day, though, your name is the truth. And the truth is, you got the WBA, you ain't seen Thurman. You took that WBC that I vacated, and you ain't seen Thurman. That's the truth. Stop playing. If you got confidence, if your team has confidence, slap me up. Man down. Man down. Be the one to defeat the undefeated Keith Thurman. Let me go ahead and bow to you and shake your hand and call you the better man. I've been beaten one time. Who's gonna beat me 2 times?
Let's say the truth, Eroll Spence. You the truth. You got 3 belts and you never seen Keith Thurman. That's the truth, okay? So, look, man, I have the full capacity to become, a world champion again. With my skills and my talent, with my dedication, with the right preparation in the training camp. Now that my body's going and flowing, I got the rust off. I'm already moving. I'm taking care of my weight management better than ever. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for whatever this beautiful world of boxing has to throw at me. Say I'm not a gatekeeper. I have the capacity to go toe-to-toe, blow for blow with these undefeated champions right now. Stop playing.
There's a number of people who would love to see Keith Thurman in boots, and it's those type of guys. But you told me before we started, you got a message for these younger, up-and-coming fighters at 147. What's that message?
Man, Keith one-time Thurman is not the gatekeeper, okay? And if you want to act like I'm a gatekeeper, then you need to understand that that gate is welded shut, boy. And I will school you just like I schooled Mario Barrios. I'm not those past opponents. I'm a veteran. I'm a fine wine. You can only get me at certain high-level restaurants, baby. This is not McDonald's, but you can still have it your way. If I see a contract, I'll sign the dotted line.
I love it. You must have had a Red Bull before we did this.
Why is Eroll Spence fighting Keith Thurman at 154 when the place to beat him is at 147? The beef and the rivalry and the history starts in a 147-pound division. So why is he fighting him at 154? Because Keith Thurman wasn't lying. The truth of the matter is, Keith Thurman still has the potential to upset somebody like Eroll Spence. Okay? So the whole 154 thing is just an extra layer of protection for Eroll Spence. Think about this. How much ambition do you think Keith Thurman is going to have to go in there to beat Eroll Spence at 154 when if he does beat Eroll Spence, it literally does nothing for him? So any energy or any steam that he had, that takes it right out. So that lets you know ahead of time what he's there to do. Okay? Now, if he fought him at 147, then guess what? There's an incentive for Keith Thurman to want to go that extra mile. You know what I'm saying? He can get that extra check. He can get that extra money, that's out there for him. So he might not go he might not go according to the plan like a Ugas because it's too much there for him to gain. So he might buck the system, So to keep somebody like Keith Thurman in line for getting too, willy-nilly, we'll fight him at 154. There's nothing to gain from it. And if you do lose, there's nothing that you're going to lose in the process. Because there's absolutely no reason why we should be fighting at 154. There is none. It's just another layer of protection for Eroll Spence, and that's all it is. At the end of the day, nothing more, nothing less. That's exactly what it is. You know, nobody's asking for this. You know, and by keep accepting it, it lets you know. You know, because if this was really his opportunity to get back in the game in the welterweight division, you would want to fight at 147 pounds, not 154. Not at all. So why is he fighting him at that weight class? Simply because it's an extra layer of protection. Because the truth of the matter is, the Sean Porter fight let him know what was Errol Spence's true limit. And the Ugas fight made them concerned. So we can't even match you up with halfway burnout guys who still have decent potential and pedigree. We even have to be concerned about those fights. That's what they learned from the Ugas fight. The Sean Porter fight, they learned his true ceiling. Like, yeah, you can't beat nobody like Bud. You know? So they keep Errol Spence within the realm in which he can operate, which is safe for them. Because given that his substance abuse problem, you know, and you know, his eating habits, his lackadaisical training and whatever and whatnot, they're gonna have to be very careful with Errol Spence. So right now it's very delicate. And you know, the main thing over at PBC is to try to maintain a champion as long as humanly possible, no matter what you gotta do. Just as Jamal Charlo. You know? So when it comes to 154, that's exactly why you see it going down. You know, and when you see Keith Thurman is down for that, that lets you know he's really not there to beat no Errol Spence. Not like that, you know. But had you put the fight at 147, you would probably see a totally different Keith Thurman, the kind of Keith Thurman that they don't want to put Errol Spence in the ring with. So to take that extra fire up out his ass, they made the fight at 154. That's my thoughts on this. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Bane, I'm out.